Greetings from Machackos, Kenya. We are quickly approaching the end of ABO, or Africa-Based Orientation. When we originally shared about ABO in an email, we got some responses asking for clarification of what ABO involved. We were not able to answer those emails in part because we didn't know enough ourselves.
However, now that we are almost done, we would like to share a little bit about what we have been doing and learning over the last 3 weeks. We left Nairobi on Tuesday the 19th of July to come to Scott Theological College, which is where ABO is held 3 times a year. Scott is in a little town called Machackos with a population of about 30,000 people, and it's about 2 hours southeast of Nairobi, the capital, by bus.
Since it is July, there are no students on campus and it seems quite empty. We are staying in one of the dormitories on campus, which is fairly large, and Esther commented that it looks like any other college you would find in the States. We have 2 rooms on the 2nd floor to stay in. However, the 2nd floor is actually the 3rd level, since the 1st level is the ground floor. It's a British thing. There are 20 other missionaries going through ABO with us, plus 15 kids, and multiple staff members. We have a diverse group from every continent except for Asia and Antarctica.
We have been sleeping and going to class in the dormitory, but we eat all our meals in the cafeteria, which also doubles as the campus chapel. The food is supposed to be part of the cultural experience, and there is a group of Kenyan cooks who have been preparing the food for us, and all the food has been really good and consisted mostly of chicken, rice stew, and fruit. Many of the quote-unquote new missionaries are getting a little tired of the food, even though it is very good.
Silly kuku means I do not eat chicken in Swahili. In anticipation of completing ABO, we are having a celebratory barbecue which has been affectionately termed the Silly Kuku Barbecue. We will not be serving any chicken at this meal. But I digress a little. Our days have consisted of going to class during the day and sleeping at night. We have been learning about topics such as health, security, Africa worldview, and culture, Islam, spiritual warfare, and cross-cultural perspectives. We have also been learning how God has been using AIM in various regions throughout Africa.
Breakfast is served at 7:30 in the morning, and then class starts at 8:30. During the first hour, we have group devotions, sing songs, learn about AIM, and have prayer time. Then we have 2 learning sessions in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. The sessions include lecture and discussion from staff and guest speakers, as well as time in groups to discuss concepts and flesh out ideas and questions. We get an hour and a half for lunch, which is great as it allows enough time to put the kids down for naps before the afternoon sessions begin.
We also get 2 tea breaks, another British custom, during the day, 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. These are usually long enough to go outside and throw a frisbee or a baseball for a couple minutes. Or even teach a couple Kenyan kids what baseball is all about. We have only had 1 black eye so far. There is also a swing set and teeter-totter which has been popular with both the kids and the adults. The teeter-totter is also the closest location that we can get on the wireless internet. It's been nice to have access to the internet, even if it is on again, off again in nature.
While the parents are in class, childcare is provided by another missionary. The children are learning about the same topics as the adults, with a heavy emphasis on art and creativity to help them learn. The children have made a lot of crafts in the 3 weeks that we've been here, and the days are full for both the adults and the kids, which has helped at least some of the kids get a really good sleep during the cool nights. Laundry services are also provided for a small fee of about $3 for a pillowcase full of clothes. The pillowcases of clothes are collected, washed by hand, and then laid out on the lawn to dry.
Esther and others have mentioned the phrase information overload in regard to busy days. We have had 2 days off, though, over the past 3 weeks to explore, hike, go to town, or just sleep. Our Sundays have been ministry opportunities in various local churches. I even got the opportunity to preach the first Sunday. I walked in the door and the preacher asked if I could preach. I said, I guess so. And he said, great, you're on. The services tend to run for about 3 to 4 hours, plus Sunday school.
Joe was not excited to come to ABO and sit in class, but these last 3 weeks have been beneficial for both of us. However, we are excited to get back to Nairobi, moving into our own house and starting our ministry.